Actually, oh, wait. 5% to your interest. I think the idea with that is... It's probably not a one-time thing. It's like, I think with each accrual... Yeah, so that's... I think that will be additive in that sense. Unlock all drawers. Okay, so never mind. That's... I don't have any access to that one. So... A bunch of the new stuff we probably have to unlock. Corpse pieces, okay. Yeah, what I don't know is how to access the fusion mechanic. But maybe that'll become more clear once we kind of get more into this thing. Anything else before we get going? I think we'll just go ahead and start the round. Yeah, the phone doesn't do anything here. Don't trust everyone. Do they mean anyone? I think they mean everyone. Tickets. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and begin. How many spins? I think the idea is generally you want to... Let's see, I've got 13 bing bongs right now. Yeah, some amount's already been deposited. So I might as well just do 7. It's more economically feasible to just do that.
Let's go gambling.
Go gambling! So I don't have any triggers right now. More debt. 5% now. Goes on the slot. I'm trying to think if there's any... If there's any, like, downside to leaving this here. I don't think there is. We got nothing there. We have a fairly low bar as far as meeting our first goal, so I'm not too worried about meeting our first goal. Alright, we see the percentages over there. Oh, there we go. So we switch back. Okay. We need 30 for the first one. Yeah, a little something something there. Good bells. Nothing too fancy though. There we go. 6 total. We've slightly earned more than we started with. There we go. So that gets us just about enough for the first goal. I say we might as well keep going. So... Oh, never mind. It's 78. For some reason, I thought it said 30. 30 is the amount we have deposited right now. So we have 62 right now. Yeah, 62 total. So... I don't think if there's any downside in depositing what we have right now. I don't really think that there is. Oh, wait, that's... Well, I need to be able to afford the next round, obviously. Let's deposit... 3. Let's deposit... Because I definitely want to get more per interest. Oh. Enough for 2 full rounds, I think is reasonable. Yo, Vex, what's up, man? Thank you for that raid. Thank you for that raid. You actually just missed. We were doing some Tory Bash of all things with Alias and Krath and Shake the Box and had a really nice time. It was a really nice time getting to play with them. None of us had played the game in like multiple years. I haven't played in over a decade. Not that I was ever that good anyway, but Alias was kind of curious to try the game out again, and the 4 of us just were doing kind of like not sure what the word is, but just taking turns doing 1v1s. And then a bunch of folks from the Tory Bash community found Alias stream in particular, and a bunch of them joined in and in the chat, but also joined in the matches. And of course, they were very good, so they mostly dunked on us, but still we all like had a fun time playing with them. They were all really nice. So it's been a fun night. And so, but they all went to bed, so I'm streaming a little bit later, trying out the new DLC with CloverPit. And this is like my second round and my first run with the new DLC. I've only played the game once before, so I'm kind of in that weird situation where I haven't had much experience with the base game before jumping in the DLC, so I don't even know if I'll have access to a lot of the new stuff necessarily. I'm hoping I'll have an opportunity to try out the new fusion mechanic though, because I think that's the thing I'm most interested in. I didn't really win much on that one. I think we should still have enough to be able to meet the first quota. Yeah, I think we should be okay. Well, I mean, I say that. We'll see how confident that ends up being. But thank you, Vexless, for that raid. That was very nice of you. Really nice of you, dude. We're playing some Noita tonight. Doing some... Oh, Sonic Frontiers. That's so cool. That's so cool. I've not played that one. I've not played that one. Funny is, speaking of Sonic, by the way, I don't know how much of a Sonic fan you are, but if you're a big Sonic enjoyer, there's a thing going on in North America where there's a bunch... there's the Sonic Speed Cafe. It's like a pop-up themed Sonic the Hedgehog, like it's like a fast food thing basically. It's I would say a cafe, but it's more just It's more just like over glorified fast food, but it's all Sonic the Hedgehog themed, and it's one of those pop-ups where it pops up once in like one city for like a month or two, and then they close it down, and then it pops up somewhere else completely different, somewhere in the country, or somewhere in North America, and they're kind of just rotating around every so often. And we went to the one in Chicago. So I'm in St. Louis. We went to the one in Chicago back in January with some friends and had a fun time. And they just announced like a week or two ago that they're actually opening it in St. Louis, the city I'm in, next Saturday. So a bunch of us are going. So it's like, oh man, I get 2 Sonic Speed Cafe experiences in 1 year. What the heck? So that was really nice little surprise. Actually, I'm still a little bit shy. We definitely need to make a decent profit here before I have a decent chance. In fact, I'm gonna put enough to be able to afford just this next round.
Let's go gambling.
So anyway, so I'm definitely a Sonic enjoyer. I'm far from an expert, but I enjoy the series a lot. I've not played Frontiers at least, but I've heard pretty good things about it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's called the Sonic Speed Cafe. Actually, hold up. I think I just did laundry the other day. One sec. I was gonna show you the t-shirt, but I'm not sure where it is. I just did laundry the other day, and I know I washed it, but I was like, shit, which basket did I put it in to bring upstairs? So I can't remember, but I was gonna show you the t-shirt, because of course I had to buy the t-shirt, obviously. It says Chicago on it. Sonic's holding a Chicago-style dog, a Chicago-style hot dog on it. It's pretty sick. It's a pretty good time, man. But anyway, thank you for that raid, Vex. As always, if you have any clips you want to share, by the way, I know you've raided me before, so you've probably heard my spiel. But whenever someone raids, I always like to ask if there's any clips you want to share with us. That way, like, you know, you brought your folks to me. The least I can do is try to get my folks to check you out. So that way everybody wins. You know, we all benefit whenever someone raids. All right, so I think we should have enough to afford whenever's coming next. It says get your shit in there or else. So help me God. Should be good. There we go. How about another deadline? Oh boy. Yeah, kind of jank. Yeah, I've seen really good. I mean, it looks cool, and I've heard good things based on the stuff I've seen. Oh, interesting. Yeah, parrying gravity. Yeah, I mean, an acceptable threshold of jank is more or less the, or not acceptable threshold, but like a certain threshold of jank is, I guess, more or less usually expected when it comes to Sonic games. And as long as it is within an acceptable threshold, then it's okay. You know, like the fun jank. So, yeah, if there's like a weird pairing mechanic, I'm not terribly surprised. We gotta reach a big amount for this one. The cost to play goes up. Ring-a-ding-ding. All right, so... they're called Lucky Charms, that's right. That's nice. Diamonds are more often. Clovers are more often. Right back. I mean, the diamond one is, you know, more valuable. Sure, we'll do the diamond one. That sounds neat. I'll give you anything. That one. This I don't care. I'll take it. I'll take it. Do you have other games you have planned, Vex, for the rest of this week? And so, like I said, the offer's still open, by the way, if you have any clips you want to share. But also, yeah, if there was any games you have planned for this week that you're excited for. Cool, any cool shenanigans you're planning for, or just games you're like, you want to go back to play or go back to stream. Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't have to be from today. Could have been from weeks ago, months ago. I'm never picky. Never picky at all. 5 patterns triggered during a spin. Not sure how often that's gonna happen. We could re-roll. That one's so cheap. I'd be tempted to just go ahead and snag that one real quick. We could take one of those and take that one and maybe re-roll. During a spin, yeah, 5 patterns all at once. I think I'll take this one just because more luck probably is not a bad investment. I might go ahead and take Toy Train. That's I think a pretty good one. Rise up by 1 at the end of each deadline. Maybe we'll take that one. Is there anything else I want to consider? Yeah, don't have this one available to us yet. Gotta unlock all the drawers first. Yeah, we don't have a lot of these yet. Info. Just a drawer. I was gonna say, I don't think that's anything. Anything else I should heck with? Voicemail. Okay, that's right. That's a little thing that shows us what we have previously agreed to. Okay. We're good to just go ahead and jump on into the next one. So we're looking for 210. We got deposited 78. Right. I can afford exactly enough for the current game. And we got more diamonds. That's the hope. They are forever. Yeah, Frontiers is the main right now. Yeah. RNG game selection tournament. That sounds cool. Yeah. Okay, so that's how Sonic won. How Sonic won. I knew, you know what I mean. That does sound good though. That's a good way to select things, so long as like the stuff that's in your list, like you're down for playing all of them. But yeah, if you're like unsure what to play next, that's a valid way to do it for sure. There's no diamonds, which means I think that should proc. There we go. So better luck for a bit. Oh, big. There we go. See, if I would have gotten the pentagram one, that would have helped tremendously. So a little bit of luck nudge goes a long way. That was a big nudge. Big nudge. So that was a good round. One more rounds like that, we'll be in pretty darn good shape. We definitely have a vested interest to pump more into that because we have a little bit of a higher interest. See, I can't afford that one now. Oh, yeah, it's like I'm almost kicking myself. I think we'll have another opportunity to get one of those, or one more of the tickets, that is. Oh. Yeah, basically to make sure I have enough to afford another full round here. How much do we need, by the way? 210. I would say, yeah, we're in pretty good shape right now. Another 7 spins, please. Please and thank you.
Go gambling.
Go gambling. Games you own and haven't played. Right. That's a good way to do it too. If there's like folks who are like, hey man, I think you would enjoy this one. Worth checking out. Ooh, so that's 2 with no luck. There's a little luck bonus there. Not much, but it's something. Not the most bountiful round just yet. Another. Yeah, it's nothing. It's not much at least. Got a big luck bonus there. We'll take it. It's not much to brag about, but the interest is helping. Ka-chunk. Does it take to reroll? I'm considering re-rolling. I want to go and grab that one now. Sure. I'll go and do it. Hold my beer. I'm doing it. Perhaps ill-advisable, but I'm heckin' doing it. Go and deposit. One more round. There we go. So 7, baby.
Let's go gambling.
There we go, man. There we go. What's up, El Gasso? We did some multiplayer games with the boys just a little bit ago, and now we're doing some CloverPit to try out the new DLC. New DLC that came out, I think, last week. It was announced during the, oh gosh, whatever it was called. That like, it was like an indie game direct from this one, I think, not publisher, but this like, I don't know, this like collective of publishers and indie developers. Can't remember what it was called, but it was announced and released last week. We were able to get a review key to try it out. Now the nice thing about CloverPit is that it's already a cheap game, and I think the DLC, which is to say, like, it's like a, you know, affordable, like not very expensive on Steam, and the DLC is also fairly cheap. I think it's only a couple bucks. Of course, it adds a bunch of new stuff, and I think some new mechanics to the game as well. Doing all right. Pretty good luck there, yes. All right, pretty good. One more. I think this might be enough. All right. No spins left. I think that should be enough. Deposit them coins or else he's getting it. There we go. Bing, bing. 6, 6, 6. Oh, right. Who could forget? Who could forget the number of the beast? Let he who hath reckoning understand the... Or what's the quote? Let he who hath reckoning the... with understanding the number of the beast. For it is a human number. The power, that's the word. The power of the number of the beast. It is a human number. Its number is 666. Enjoy yourself. All other current phone abilities. Devious trait. That's a little scary. 2 random lucky charms free. Well, I only have 1 anyway. Might just grab that one. I mean, I only have the 1 fella. The thing is... Oh, it did... Okay, so I guess I could re-roll. Oh, that's what that is. Battery modifier. Scoring a symbol or restore 1 charge. Okay, well, I don't have a charm right now. Oh, okay. Just more of those. So spend 2 and gain 4. Okay. Yeah. So... Sure. I think I'll go ahead and... take this one. Yes. So, yeah. So 4 for funsies, and, sure. I think it's a modifier. It's not gonna like replace anything. That could get useful later on. Is for 2 more charms, which, you know, not a bad idea. I want both of these. Triggers randomly. How many activations do I have for my current spicy boy? 7 left. Is that the same one? Red pepper, green pepper. Okay, so luck plus 7. That one is luck. Okay, so the green pepper is the better version, I think. I'll take this one. Do you get something special for buying out the whole store, I wonder? I legit don't know. Let's find out. Maybe not. I'll hold off on re-rolling because it might like auto refill. I honestly can't remember. But what else I want to mess with here? Got a lot of space for stuff, which is nice. And then I might as well... So how much does it cost for another round? 28. 28 for 7 spins. So what I would do is I would deposit up to that amount. That way, like, we're trying to maximize the amount we're getting per interest, which is nice. Would like to raise that interest more if possible. But that's what we're working with right now. But thank you again, Vex. Thank you. That's very nice of you. I know it's getting kind of late, so no worries if people have to hop off. And I was getting late, but I want to do another little bit here before we have to wrap up for the night myself. We, of course, have the 666 now available. And I think we're good to go ahead and jump in. Still don't have, like, we have the battery modifier available to us. We actually don't have any charms that we can charge just yet, at least. But I'm suspecting we'll probably get one soon. Do a full spin. We need to get a whole bunch of monies. It would have been very funny if we would have gotten a 666 like immediately. With nothing gained so far. So some good luck. Big. Pretty big. 3, 4, 5, which means multiplier goes up. Yep. Big. And then just so I'm clear, yeah, this right here, this multiplier, yeah. Not these. That multiplier thing stays the same. That's the thing. If you're unlucky for a while, you get those other little charms to help kind of build you back up a little bit. Like that one. Big lemons, which I'm not as excited for, but I'm not going to say no. Not going to look a gift lemon in the mouth. That multiplier goes up again. That one stays the same. Yeah, I figured if we were stacking luck, we might as well try to find things. Because I think the multiplier benefit at least lasts for the extent of this round. I don't know what causes it to reset. I don't think it's, like, permanent necessarily. But we'll have it for a bit, which is very helpful. And look at all that. We got a whole bunch of money just now, so we should be in good shape for... yeah, for the next round, or for this round even. What I'm wondering is if I should go ahead and get the deadline bonus now, or if we should play another round. The tickets would be nice, We could, of course, get a lot more money if we play out the next couple rounds now. So it's a question of what's more important to me, more tickets or more money? I don't know, actually. I think I'm kind of leaning towards let's do more, like, normal rounds and get more money. But at the same time, well, of course, the thing is we have limited capacity. So I'd have to put some things away before we, like, start stacking more stuff. This has 5 uses left. 8 uses left. Both got a little bit to go on those two. Oh, hold on, we got something here. Cardboard house. Red shiny rock. Cool. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pay it off now. Never enough. 2,000. 2,000 bing bongs. So get a little bit of money as a bonus. And plus our interest, of course. But I'm hoping that, yeah, some stuff here that I would like to purchase would be helpful. Triple the value of the 7. Hold that thought. Because I do see this guy. Or golden 7s. Chain modifier. That could be good. Or charges. We can turn trigger by the red button. Okay. Treasures will have golden. Raise the value permanently, which is nice. I'm tempted to get these two. The only downside is that a thing that says give me more. Wait, no, is it give me more 7s? No, it's not give me more 7s. It's for the 7s that are there. They get fancier. I don't think that's actually helpful right now. Because we have the one thing that says give me more diamonds. Which one is it? Was it this guy? Is it this one? Something that gives me more diamonds. I can't remember what it was. Oh, I think it's these things. Yeah. Diamonds manifest more often. Permanently. Right. Permanently. Yeah, exactly. So we've kind of committed to that. Symbol increase the value. Yeah. So I'll definitely get this one for sure. And then I think I might do a little reroll action. A cheeky reroll. Although, how much does it cost to play? 42. Could I even afford to play? If I reroll, I might not. So I think we'll leave it for now. But yeah, I might come back to the in a second here. For 2,000. All right. Yeah, there's that one right there. It's all shiny. All right.
Let's go gambling.
Go gambling. Not a good start. But now we get big luck. A lot of cherries. No chain shenanigans there. Not bad, not bad. Need some big pulls, though, to make it all worth our while. Not a super bombastic start. Oh my god, all the bells. Jackpot. So the battery thing does nothing for us, obviously. Jackpot! If it would have been a diamond jackpot, I would have been really happy. But I'm still happy. I'm still happy to see it. You're never gonna be sad to see a jackpot in a game like this. I'm not gonna turn up my nose. Not gonna look a gift jackpot horse in the mouth. A gift horse in the jackpot. Jack a gift horse in the pot. I was actually hoping more of the chain things to proc, but I think the spaces in which the chains can appear are more rare. I was thinking I'd re-roll. I will re-roll. So, more often for the rest of the current deadline. Pretty expensive, too. Okay, by a red button, yeah. Symbols to have the repetition modifier. Spawn a random free charm in an available drawer for every corpse piece equipped. Button grows the depths, right. More options at the telephone. And then it also has, what? +3 when deadline ends. Yeah. Because it is florid. Like, none of these really are that amazing with our current setup, so I think I'll just roll with what we have right now. I'll deposit what I can. Cost 42. As long as I keep 42. Alright. Another one.
Let's go gambling.
You got it. Another luck proc there. Some treasure chest. None with the chain, unfortunately. A chain modifier one's pretty rare. Oh, I say that. There's another. There's two of them with it. Little luck enhancement. We'll take it. Not much, but it's something. Not much, but it's honest gambling. 4 for, not bad. Not the most bountiful round, unless that does something. It almost did the opposite of something. Yeah, not the most bountiful round. I think we might still probably be okay. As long as we have an okay round next one, I think we should be okay. Actually, we could be good now. I think I would rather play this out. I'd rather play this out than take the deadline bonus. I'd rather take the one more round, I think. So let's do that, man. Hey, what's up, Alias? It was fun. It was fun. Yeah, yeah. I'm bummed I missed so much of it, but I'm glad I was able to join in for a good couple hours there at the end. That was fun. Yeah, even though my experience of the game is very minimal. I mean, I know all of us, of course, we're pretty much in the same boat in that we had dabbled a little bit, but never really stuck with it.
No gambling.
But that was a fun night. I would much rather play that game, especially the PvP stuff, in an environment like that versus just solo queuing against randos. So that's a good way to like kind of get some exposure and get your sea legs a little bit, learn some strats. All right, so we've used that one out. No more luck benefits from that one. We have the green one, which is better. The green one is juicier. Be nice if I could lessen the chance of, if like we did the thing, we raised the chances of diamonds appearing. I wish I could lower the chance of like some other things from appearing. Because, ooh. Always a, yeah, 1.5% chance. Higher than I want it to be. There's always a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Got the chain. Nice. Got the double chain, baby. How goes CloverPit? It's good. We're trying the new DLC out. The new DLC just came out. Well, it was announced last week. It came out last week. And I've only played the base game once before. So I am not exactly the most expert chiller of experts. But at this game, but I am enjoying it a lot. It's a good game, and I'm glad to have an excuse to get back into it. Let's see. So cherries can get better. So raises the chance of the 666. When you see it, you gain 3 spins and 2 then 1. Okay. All right. So symbols modifier does not go up. Okay. Lucky charm triggers during a spin. Okay. Grandma's purse. If a lucky charm triggers during a spin, I don't know exactly. Does that mean like a charm that causes the luck option? Or like a luck bonus like this guy? Is that charm considered a lucky charm? Or unless they mean a... they don't mean like the 4-leaf clover. They don't mean that kind of lucky charm. And raise this bonus by 1. Yeah. Increase interest, but decreases by 3 after every round. Increases by 3 after every round. Discard this charm when its bonus is 0. So it's a temporary benefit to our interest gained. Which is not bad. None of those really blow my mind, honestly. Value of 4+ symbols. Okay. Pretty cool. Diamonds manifest more often. I think I want to lean more into the diamonds. As we already have that one, I might as well just get more. Diamonds are forever. Yeah, we got the diamonds +1 twice now. Beating the one that was, and not only did you beat him, but it was like really fucking cinematic and looked sick as hell. It was really awesome. It was really awesome, man. Yeah, being late on this stuff. Yeah, I mean it's how it goes. You know, there are times where it happens. It's you wanna like not miss out on games with the homies, but also when real life stuff comes up, we roll with it. Just how it goes. Like I want to do all the above. I want to do games with the homies and do the real life obligations. I want to have all the above. I want to have my cake and eat it too. My gamer cake and eat it too. Chastity belt. Oh boy. I might just re-roll this because none of these really tickle my pickle. I'm maybe tempted by Grandma's purse because it's nice. Although our interest isn't that amazing. We do have a lot of tokens, or of tickets, though. Let's see. This one has a limited number of uses. It only has 3 left. You know what? I will go and get it. It's a limited time kind of deal. It's a limited time kind of deal, so it's not gonna like take up that space too often. As I try to be respective of how many spaces do we have, and you know, how claustrophobic is the shelf getting over there. Not inside a pattern during the current spin. That's pretty cool. I mean, it sounds cool, at least. All symbols that are not inside a pattern during the current spin. That one's tempting. It triggers randomly, such as this one. Oh, those two would be perfect together. By the red button. So raise the chance of 666. Bells more often. Okay, that wouldn't even help. I'd be tempted for these two, because both of those could really be nifty. I would say there's a good chance this one will go away pretty soon. And of course, we know that one is also on the way out. So I'll get one of them for now. Do we have anything else that triggers randomly? I don't think I do. Huh. But it says 30%. Yeah, I think I'll get that now. Base, yeah. Okay, so those are called Lucky Charms. Okay. I wasn't sure if Lucky Charm meant only like a specific kind of charm. But yeah, it's any of those. Any of those are Lucky Charms. So yeah, when either this one or the Grandma's Purse goes away, I'm gonna get that other one. Alright. Let's go ahead and deposit everything else we have. And let's begin. Or let us resume, rather. That means we have 2 of those guys' uses left. Because yeah, our last pull was very unimpressive. Nice. Got a little fella. Yeah, diamonds are getting nice and juicy. And that multiplier benefit does stick around. I wasn't sure if that resets at all. The diagonal one went up. Because it procced twice, I think. Previously. Diamonds, alright. Do we get the luck one to proc for us? Okay, I did the reroll. Little luck bonus. Got some lemons. Very good, very good. That has really good potential, honestly. Really good potential on that fella proccing when we wanted to. Got the interest benefit, which was nice. This one has 2 uses left. I'm kind of like really holding out on one of those guys ending. It's probably going to be that one sooner. I'll go ahead and just point out that we got the little fella, the electrician guy. Deposit what I can. 56 for the next one, yep. Gotta get some pretty juicy ones for this to be in our favor. Some juicy boys. I think I over-deposited last time because I had 6 pulls last time. Now I actually get the full 7. Good. Also good. 420, blaze it. Happy 420, by the way. Happy April 20th for most time zones by this point. But not all of them, just most. Good. That uses that one up. There it is. It's grinded out. And I can't pause mid-game to go buy that one that's then sitting there. I have to end the current series of rounds. Now that, of course, means it can rando into 6s, obviously, so it can be good and bad. Okay. That was alright, but we're gonna need a really flashy final round here to really make that work for us. So, once again, deposit all that we can. 56. There we go. So we gotta double our amounts. I mean, the interest will be nice. It's a very good interest, but will it be enough to save our asses? I don't know. I don't know. We're putting a lot into this one. A very unfortunate 666 could be heartbreaking here. Yeah, not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. Something juicy. I don't know if it's gonna happen here, man. We need something really flashy. Dare I say, maybe even lucky. We need something wild to happen. Yeah, the little luck benefit is nice. I think it's over. And I think part of it is because all of our luck bonuses went out, and that's kind of what was carrying us, let's be real. build really wasn't strong enough on its own. Alright, so that's GG's. Alright, so that's... I did the math, not enough coins. Alright, well that's okay, I know what to do. I'm gonna sit on the toilet and contemplate. I'm gonna take a shit. They wouldn't kill a shitting man, would they? What if I take another one? Can I take more dumps? Well, at least they didn't kill me on a full colon. At least I was cleansed. Cleansed of sin and cleansed of intestinal activity. Interactions between Lucky Charms or die. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. This is one of those games where it's just one more, bro. Just one more.
You got mail.
And you can just one more game until it's fucking 5 a.m. And I haven't like gone that egregious with this one before, but I could see myself letting it happen. Speed reroll for the Ankh, as you pointed out. There it is. There's the Ankh. I've never seen it before. Get 2 extra rounds. Ooh, and then discard rather. The problem though is like I feel like my build was not that powerful, so more opportunities would have been nice. But also it's like, you know what, a fresh start, maybe not a bad idea. Also, I don't know what this number means. Maybe it's like overall amount of like stuff acquired. It's like tracking your progress basically. And it's for more bells to have the gold modifier. More spins per round. I can't afford it. Cardboard box. This one lucky charm. This. Wait. Doesn't take up space. Make space for one more. Okay. Interesting. I mean, more space would be nice. Increases max capacity. But it's a one-time thing. Yeah, I think I'll hold off for now. We just jump on in, man. I think we just jump on in. Yeah, I was hoping we would also get more opportunities to raise the interest up. But after that one increase at the very start, it never really went anywhere after that. So, let's jump on in. Couple lemon pickups. Nice, nice. We just need 60 or 70 at the start, I think. First round's usually more or less a guarantee, but it's all about how you plant the seeds for the builds to grow. Get that momentum going. Lucky Charms. One more. Alright, nothing too bad. Nothing too fancy, but not too bad. Deposit what I can. I think it's gonna be 7 for the full 7. Nope. Might as well. Give enough to reroll if I wanted to. The only one I'm kind of considering is maybe the cat food one. More spins per round. I think generally is a good idea. Of course, later on that means more likelihood of 666 happening, but I think that's what I want to kind of save towards. And also, when you complete the round, when you complete the deadline rather, it does, I think, reroll your series of tickets instantly. So in my mind, I'm over here like, yeah, I want to make sure if I can get one more ticket, I get that before those next 2 rounds end. Should get one more after this one.
Let's go gambling.
And of course, I did see there's the one that says if you want more tickets per round, you take a 3-pull burst instead of a 7-pull burst. I think I just need the one more for now, though. Okay. Not a whole lot of spectacular things happening here. But I mean, the luck has not really been tinkered with at all at this point. 1 round left. I think we have enough. The rate we're going, at least. Actually, not overly generous. If I get another round like that, we are in trouble. Go and get that one now. Still says 1 round left. Oh, no, that's spins per round, right? So the next round will go a little bit longer. I forgot. Oh, I actually didn't realize you could throw some of them away. So maybe I should have done that too. Maybe I should have thrown some away last round when some of them had overstayed their welcome. So, pause that one and just do another one. And, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think I would rather just give me more opportunities. I don't know if I need the tokens or the tickets that much.
Go gambling.
We could... Well, we wouldn't really benefit from it right now, but eventually we might want to consider re-rolling the charm availability. The charm shop. Feeling a little bit better about what we're seeing, though. I think we're in the clear as far as this first round goes. Okay. And you know, I was saying how if we were maybe considering needing more of those tickets. Okay, so if I clear it now, we don't get any ticket bonus. But at the rate we're going, we will have enough. We will have enough to clear it. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is, right now we don't have like a need for more tickets, but we will in general. So I think what I'll go ahead and do... Oh wait, it says not now. Not now? Why not now? Hold on, I'm confused. There's something I'm missing? Not now. Why not now? Do I want to go... Do they want me to clear it? I thought I had one more round after this. Oh, zero... I'm dumb. 0 rounds after. I'm stupid. Yeah, I thought I had one after this. But that makes sense. That makes sense. What I was gonna do is I was gonna do a 3-round burst and get the 2-ticket bonus, but that's fine. What do we have here? Lucky Cat. A free restock. That's nice. That's really nice, actually. Current interest. Interesting. Literally interesting. I might go ahead and snag that one. If not just for the free restock. Yeah, 7s are more fancy. Clovers are more fancy. The thing about the 7s one is that on its own, it's not that exciting, but it could get interesting later on. It could get interesting later on if I could find something to enhance the likelihood of 7s happening or lowering the chance of other things from happening. So let's look at this real quick before I do anything. Doubles the value of clovers and bells. Jackpot values are exciting. Clovers and bells. They're worth right now. I mean, they're nice. So they become 6 instead of 3, which is good. Increases it. You know what? Maybe I should just go with that. I'd be able to afford this pretty soon, I think. Like I like the idea of going for the 7s, but maybe that's the path the path forward. I'll go for it. I'll go for it, and I will save up for getting the golden clover. That's what we're gonna do. In fact, what I might go ahead and do now to ensure that I get this sooner, is I might go ahead and do the 3-spin round just to ensure we get this immediately. I was saying earlier, I don't frequently go for the 3-spin or the smaller number of spins. I usually just go for the bigger one all the time. But this is an instance where more tickets legit would be helpful sooner than later. I think the sooner we can build up that base value, the better. And that's the thing too, we have the that cat food one, so we actually already get 5 spins instead of 3. So a little bit more beneficial in that sense. Look up some moves. So Trev's gonna be ready. He's gonna be ready when we do some more Tory Bash, potentially next week. Potentially next week, so we'll have more in our future as the story goes, which is very exciting. Yeah, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't really give too many hecks about, like, you know, a PvP like tournament kind of thing. But the idea of bringing in more folks with it and getting all hyped up and silly, it would be very neato. So let's see. I need another another 100. I think we can do that. We can do that. We got this. We got this. How hard could it be, right? 9 spins to get another yeah, I guess 75 yeah, was it 75 or do we need 100? But somewhere around 100 idea. 100 is the safe zone. The safety zone. That's the shiny one. That's the golden shiny boys. So combos with the golden shiny boys are what we need. Not great. Thing all we needed was 75 or 100 or so, and we're not really getting it. Alright. Big one. Big coming in hot. Okay, not what I would call big. We have one round after this. I pull some maneuvers here. Pause what I can. We don't need that much. Oh shit, I shouldn't have deposited that last one. We don't need that much to win, but we need a more beneficial round than the one I just had. I clicked one too many times. We have one less spin this time than I would normally. Not looking good. This might be a quick round. When I said we were gonna do one more, what I meant was one more legit one. So I don't know if this counts. I don't know if this counts as a legit one. That's something. Got a little +3 on that one. It's gonna be awfully close. Give me something. Give me something. That's the opposite of something. We did not pull it out, unfortunately. Yeah, too bad. If I like pick it up and go, please. I was 9 short. All right, I'm gonna take a dump. Contemplate my life, my life choices, and the decisions that led to this moment. Goodbye. Yeah, like there was no luck benefit there. There was just not. We just didn't really have things on our side to like build up towards something, so it didn't happen for us. Just unlucky. How it goes. That's how the rogues like sometimes. One pattern with 4 plus symbols during a spin increases all patterns by their base value. That's pretty cool. Until the end of the next of the round. And the red pepper one. The problem is I don't want to lean too heavily into these kinds because of course their lifetime is limited. At the same time, there's no denying these things carried our ass last time and allowed us to get as far as we did. So cherries can have the token modifier. Wait, the token modifier, what is it? Wearing a symbol, earns the half of your current interest now. That's nice. One for every 5. Oh, well, that's not gonna do anything for us, obviously. For pet, that's actually kind of cute. I think I should just go ahead and take this one for sure. The cherry one, I don't really have any benefit, or any need for, rather. The stain one is tempting. Not that it would help us right now, but maybe it would help us later on. But only until the end of the round is the thing. I'll go ahead and go with that. Could potentially synergize well with the red pepper. Or any sort of luck enhancement. Natural luck enhancement.
Let's go gambling.
Oh, dang it. Nope. I promise not to do the oh dang it thing every time we get an unfortunate bit of luck. Or lack thereof. Lack of luck. It's got the stain to proc in our favor. But again, that's only for this one round. But still, if we can get another decently lucky roll, that's really nice. As it only applies to future spins for the remainder of the round, which, yeah, again, didn't really proc for us there. If I look at it, you can even see on the scoreboard, the benefits, the multiplications already did reset. Now the good news, I think we might already have enough. We need to make sure we have 7 on hand. So yeah, we can go ahead and win this now. If I win this now, we don't get as much money. But honestly, it's early enough. I think I'd rather take the ticket increase. Because in the first rounds, I feel like having like a base of money isn't as important as it does become later on. I'll take the early win. More tickets, which means we can load up with more interesting stuff on our build pretty soon here. Speaking of which, so Devious. Clovers manifest more often. The rest of the deadline. All charms triggered by the red space trigger one more time, which is really good. Oh, wait. But it takes up more space? That's less exciting. Lemons more often. Wait, hold on. Oh, because of the trigger, right. None of those really blow my brain. Count until the restock. Obsessive trait. A random lucky charm. Every last pattern triggers one more time. It's not bad. It's not bad. Let's see. So I can't afford to use the reroll right now. Or well, yeah, I can't afford it basically. It would be ill-advised. Don't really care about those two, I don't think. Yeah, I want none of these. I think none of those really excite me, really. I guess I could just go ahead and start playing and then do a reroll. I think I'll just go ahead and grab this. Counted. Yeah, I don't really care too much about the discount. Let's go for it. We could have rerolled, I suppose. We could have rerolled. That makes it less exciting. I was hoping I would actually go the other one, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, that's something I didn't really think about, that you can re-roll those. I think at the cost of tickets, it's fine. We go in, baby. We go in. No going back. Got a good luck benefit there. Lots of charms. Or, four-leaf clover. Lots of clovers. Lots of clovers in this pit. I fell in the pit. I clovered in the pit. Again. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good one. Yeah, like, it's just a little added, little something each round. I feel like it's not going to get very exciting. That is assuming the run's going to keep going for a bit. Feel like we're already off to a not perfect start. Less than perfect. I, of course, could afford a reroll. If I want to. You know what? Yes, I do. So we have, yeah, just those two right now. I keep thinking about the Clover one, but that was the last build, last run. Battery modifier. Right. Not really any benefit right now. Sure. More time. Yeah, sure. Why not? Do even another reroll. I mean, that'd be great if I wanted to, like, go in on cherries. Which are, you know, the cheapest. The least exciting. I think we had a build in our first time playing the game that we went all in on cherries. And they were nice. They were nice. That, of course, really benefits even if you have a nice interest rate. Reroll. Doing it. Triggers randomly. We don't have that yet. Car battery. For all charges. Oh, I think it's like a one-time thing, basically. Yeah, the cherry, yeah, with the stick, like tying it with your tongue. I've never even attempted it before. I figure I would probably embarrass myself and like choke on it and die. Great, it would be a rare moment where I would actually get cringe. I would become cringe rather, which I never do. I'm never cringe normally, but it'd be a rare opportunity. I have to just reroll again. I know this gets diminishing returns quickly, but naughty dealer. I'm more of a funky dealer enjoyer, personally. Any symbol raises by 1% every time you trigger 7+, which is not going to happen very often. Max 15%. That's nice. Again, good if you have a good interest rate. Man, I'm just really not feeling like any of these that are really... that are like planting the seed for an interesting build just yet. Trigger one more time. Like, that one could be very good. Maybe I'll go ahead and get that one now with the expectation of getting a really cool red button trigger. It's just that removing space is the part that kind of sucks. Let's go ahead and grab this one now and just assume that I will get some cool... what's the word? Some cool, interest benefits. That's like a thing to, like, kind of angle towards. Let's do that. Timmy triggers 7+ patterns, which I think would be any of these. Which also means I should grab that one. Do another reroll? Fuck it, why not? There's Toy Train. Toy Train's a good one. Current deadline when you hit the button. Right. I'm tempted to actually get both of those. All symbols by their base value for every pattern triggered after the second one. Do you recall we had both of these on my first ever run, and they did pretty all right. So I think I'm happy with that. And after a lot of kind of initial build up, 14 in. Let us begin. Good luck. Start. A lot of lemons. That'll help with some of the things we just bought, actually. Very good. So a whole bunch of things benefited from doing all that. So the multiplier goes up. Their value goes up quite a bit. These multipliers go up. Now that one, of course, is a temporary multiplier, but still, getting that on the first spin, very, very lucky. You see, yeah, so that is like a very nifty thing to get right at the start. With especially this early into the game. Big monies. I mean, relatively big. As far as like the grand scheme of the game goes, it's not that exciting, but this early in the game, those are some very nice numbers. Big luck. Huge luck. Very good. Very nice, very nice. A lot of good things happened for us just now that are like those kinds of multiplication and like base value increases, or at least, well, I'll say this much: the base value is not permanent, but this multiplier is permanent. These, of course, reset, as did those multipliers. But yeah, getting those kind of multiplier benefits that are permanent, getting those enhancements, those additions early on, the earlier the better for obvious reasons. Similar situation. Do I want to take an early win so I can get a little bit more tokens? Or do I want to do just one more round? One more round would get me a decent bit of money. Well, probably a decent bit of money, because this is not going to be sticking around forever. And that's kind of what's carrying us with the luck, at least. Or do I want to take the tokens, the tickets, rather? That kind of is the question. The nice thing is we only have room for one guy right now anyway. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay to just do another standard round. I will deposit up to that amount. There we go. Almost wonder if I should just go ahead and bang it out, because like we could get a decent bit of money. You know what? Yeah, let's go and do it. I think that's worth it. I think this early on, getting into the thousands, or at least the potential of getting into the thousands, is good. No guarantee it's going to happen that... Well, that's the thing, too. Are we going to have a round that good again? Probably not, but I think I'm willing to try it.
Let's go.
I think I'm willing to give it a spin. Well, it's relatively this cheap to play as well. I think the potential for profit margins are in our favor. Just say there's going to be a luck benefit coming in hot. Not much. Still not much, but we're taking it. A little better. You see, these are going up a little bit. Base values, that is. Okay. Of course, you want both. You want base values, base value additions and multiplier increases. You want, ideally a little bit of everything. 666 is now in session. Now on the field. The interest. What do we have here? During a spin, raises bonus by 1. Symbols multiplier. I think I actually, now that I kind of understand more what that's all about, I think I might go and take that one. 30% of the debt amount. Doesn't take space. Yeah, it's nice. Nice. Devious Golden Bell. I think I will take that one. Let's see about this one, though. Clover tickets, set your coin. Ooh, don't like that. Random things free. Has the base chances to manifest lemons and cherries permanently. Ooh, devious charm. Tempting. So less likelihood for lemons and cherries, which I think are the cheapest ones, means everything else becomes more likely. We haven't really committed to anything being enhanced in that sense, so you know what? I think I'm tempted to go with that one. The devious trait part is a little bit scary. I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with that. So the Clover ones are still good. Yeah, in fact, Clover and Bell are now the most likely. Increases the chance of all the things just a little bit at least. So I think I'll definitely take this one. Now, what became devious? This guy became devious. So that means, of course, we have an overall 666 chance of... I think it starts at 1.5, so now it's like 2.1%, I think. Or 2.1%, I think. By 1 right now. So what is it right now? It's +6. Not very often. And we could just go ahead and throw it away or put it in the drawer. Temporarily say, you know what, get out of here. I think it's still worth hanging on to, but I think that's the word I'm gonna trash the soonest once it's overstayed its welcome. Of course, this one will eventually go away too. I'm more wondering if I should go ahead and re-roll and kind of play with some things. Golden modifier. We did say the bells are now more likely. But it also is devious. So that makes me a little bit unexcited. I think I'll go and re-roll. Better increase. Actually, no, didn't we say we wanted some things to increase our interest because of this guy? Yeah, that's the thing. I'm thinking about trashing him, though, is the thing. Ooh, fake coin's good. Fake coin's pretty good. Oh yeah, Trev, if you're listening in, Trev. Alias is calling you out, Trev. He might have already gone to bed, but yeah, if you're still listening in, Trev, Alias is down for some more games. I also have the golden modifier. Yeah. That was the one I was like eyeing and then was like, oh shit, that it was the devious one. And now we've got a lot of good ones here. The -1 to the charm space thing makes me a little bit sad. At least, I'm assuming that means overall amount of space. So what is right 7 right now becomes 6. So yeah, that makes me less inclined to try this one. 10% chance for an extra spin and more luck for that spin. That sounds really nice. Yeah, I want all 3 of these things. What am I willing to part with? We just got this one. So I think that's worth it. I think this one's like generally worth hanging on to, just overall. That one, of course, is carrying us. That one's been good, and this synergizes well with that one. I think I might go ahead and throw this one away. I could put it in the drawer. But I think I'm down to just commit. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. So I won't take the Stonks one. I'll take the Golden Bell. The only one I would consider getting, or even could afford, is the fake coin. It triggers randomly, which is not quite as exciting. At the end of every round, right, yeah. I think I might hold off on that one. And the Bell one is a bit of a Hail Mary, but I'm willing to give the old college try. I could go ahead and clear out this round now. And get those 12 tokens. Or tickets, rather. Kind of tempting, but I think I'd rather try my luck here. At least once. Just see how it goes.
Let's go.
There we go. Another one. More luck. Alright. Now, that one's proccing a lot more than I thought it would. Trigger. Oh, okay, right. Symbols multiplier. So that means this guy is going pretty nicely. Now, why did it glow like that? Does that mean, like... Oh, it means it reset. Yeah, the benefit reset. That's what that means. Okay. Because nothing procced. Right. So it's a nice to have, but yeah, not a thing we can rely on, obviously. Nice. I mean, it's helping. Whether or not it'll be like a forever thing to keep on us forever remains to be seen, but that was... I mean, I would say we felt the difference. Whoosh. So once again, we can go ahead and end out here. This one procced, I think, just once. We got 4 of those left. Benefit it has the every last pattern triggers one more time. That's really nice to hang on to. I'm definitely not throwing that away prematurely. That's a pretty good one. After the second one, that's worth hanging on to for sure. End the round. That's been good to us. That's been good to us. Yeah. Well, that one's been okay. I'm hoping that'll be better later on. Some of this is like investing for the future, basically. I keep looking back at the fake coin, but I think I'm okay with what we have right now. Same kind of thing. We could go ahead and get the dub now and get the Clover tickets, but I don't know if we have much benefit from our Clover tickets. If I do 2 more rounds, we'll just get 2 more anyway. I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with focusing on getting more monies first. At the rate we're going there, we're gonna burn through that pepper pretty soon, so that will open up a slot. Very lucky. I was gonna say it's gonna cause a lot of stuff to proc in our favor. 3, 4. Oh, okay, just 3. Yeah, big multiplier. That's very, very nice. We got a bunch of spins left too. Big luck. This could be huge. Oh, wow. Huge fucking round. Huge round. Holy cannoli. That's nutty. I mean, those numbers aren't amazing in the game overall because it gets into like scientific notation with the numbers eventually. But getting a run like or a round like that this early on is very good. Now the downside is we could lose it all immediately with the 666. A very unfortunately placed 666 would be heartbreaking right here. And I'm nervous because we haven't even seen any 6s yet. There's one. Oh, 6, 7. Oh. So that makes me nervous. Right, we clutched it out, but man, what a bunch of payouts. We're hot right now. Look at that thing. It's hot. Liquid hot magma. Huge fucking round. So the multipliers, again, that does stick. Times 9 is very attractive right now. Very, very attractive. And we can do another round, or I can go ahead and take the early dub and get a few more tokens. Or a few more tickets, that is. Got 3 of those guys left. Yeah, that was extreme. The luck for that to all just converge like that was very, very fortunate for us. I want more tickets. I think, man, I just kind of want to keep going, man. One more run, even like 10% that good will be worth our while in the long run. Gives us a nice cushion for future scarier rounds as the debt goal scales so much more like sharply each time. So we got a double 6. I would almost want a triple 6 now, while we've gained so little in this one run. This one round, that is. Good thing the pepper was gonna proc as well. Oh my god, jackpot? Almost. Almost a jackpot. Wowee. Just shy of a jackpot, but still. A lot of nice things happening there. Huge. Okay, so I lied. I definitely don't want the triple 6 now. Oh! Almost. Pretty good luck. Actually, huge. Oh my god, that was crazy. Times 15. Yeah, I wanted to see what the base value was. That base value went crazy for a moment there. How's it now? Yeah, so it... Oh yeah, it did already reset. Okay. Boink. Oh, I see it. I see Alias playing Tory Vice. I saw the pop-up. I seen it, man. I seen it. I wonder if there's a thing you unlock by going, like, before you even answer the phone, just go ahead and pump the coins in. That'd be kind of funny. So yeah, for every 5 you own, that's tempting too. That's really nice if you're just sitting on a fuck ton of these things. Those manifest more often. you have battery modifier. Clovers have the gold modifier. So right now we have a lot of bell shenanigans. And I definitely want to hang on to that for sure. I think I want to go ahead and discard this now. Because if I discard that now, we could go ahead and have the bell picture. So I can, like, activate this from time to time. That's a temptation. I probably shouldn't make any decisions before I answer the phone and look at our options here. Yeah, that golden bell is good. And if we lean more into what it's capable of, I think that'd be really nice too. It's, again, the chances are good, and the value of the bell has been super good to us. The thing is, actually, I'm not sure why it hasn't reset, because I usually think that thing resets at the end of the round. Oh, it's because of this guy. It's because of the golden bell. Okay, never mind, never mind. So let's check the phone. Increase space. Value of lemons and cherries. Didn't I take the thing that lessened the chance of lemons and cherries? Hold the phone. Literally. Yeah. So we have two things. Or I could re-roll, but I don't think I'm going to. Increase the charm space. I think I'll do that one. And that, of course, the benefit to that, the nice thing about that is I can go ahead and purchase the bell now. Or, I was gonna say, I'm not sure if the charms are worth it. I mean, I guess you could have both. They both have a good chance. I would say definitely get me the bell one. But I'm actually tempted... Oh, I don't have the tokens for it, or the tickets for it. We need 4 for that one. As yeah, we have a good chance for the clovers to appear as well. The only reason the bell is so nuts is because that one jackpot, or near jackpot we gained. So I don't think we necessarily need to only go, like, put our eggs in that one basket necessarily. But yeah, now it's a matter of the tickets. So in that case, I'll go ahead and deposit up to the debt amount. So we can definitely afford it. The obsessive trait one. The obsessive trait one has been nice. Has been nice, but, yeah, of course, that one's about to go away forever. Fahrenheit says he... Oh, yo, nicely done, Trev. Trev's is like, clutched up the dubski. Like, clutch it out, baby. Like, again, I'm looking back at this. It's like, I could go ahead and trash this now, but I still wouldn't be able to utilize it until the next round. So, I'll go ahead and use it for this one round coming in hot. And let's fucking do it. Do I want to go ahead and hit the button now?
Let's go gambling.
I don't know if it would benefit us too much to use it right now. Because... yeah, more often. Rest of the current deadline. Rest of the current deadline. Okay. You know what? Yeah, in that case, I will go and hit it now. Yeah. Hit it. That's what we like to see. That's what I like to see. My hand fell off. Yeah, yeah. Fell off or, like, got ripped off. Oh, can't do it. Can't do it, man. Again. That one burned. That's okay. There it is. Pepper is toast. Oh, so we lost the 1,000. Unfortunate, but we knew it was going to happen. It was going to happen eventually. We got the luck benefit. 777s make us feel better about ourselves. And the nice thing is that even though we lost all the money we gained, the multipliers and temporary base value increases did stick around. The pattern multipliers have not gone up at all, but still. Unlucky, but at the same time, I'll say this much. It could have been so much worse. We've had much more crushing 666s proc in the past, where you lose like hundreds of thousands. So losing 1,000 in a round like that sucks. But yeah, honestly, could have been so much worse. So do I want to go ahead and get that Clover fella? I want to go ahead and go for that one. That's the downside of having kind of two things you're focused on. I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing, though. Now, wait, now why has that not gone down? Oh, wait, it was because of this guy, right? Right, because of the current deadline. That's the yeah, so that's not the only the round, it's for the current deadline. Right, all right. So to that point, yeah, maybe I'm not so concerned. Oh, what am I doing? I couldn't afford it anyway, right. Because I was in my mind we were going to trash the other one, but right, we weren't going to be able to afford it anyway. So, not a decision I have to worry about in the immediate future. Battery modifier. You know, I mean, it's not terrible. The charge at right now, 1. Right, so we won't get it until the middle of the next round, basically, is the idea. Unless we get more battery benefits. You know, that's actually not the worst idea in the round. Maybe I should go ahead and snag this. It's only a plus 6% is the thing. But even just every once in a while kind of deal like that would, I think, potentially really be nifty. The random charm triggered by the red button. We only have the one. Oh, okay, so I guess you could have multiple chargeable fellas, is the idea. I don't know why I thought you could only have one, but I guess that does make sense. You could have multiple ones. Yeah, so I can't afford it right now, obviously, but we could get it pretty soon here. All right, so we got 2 more rounds. Yeah, we might as well. Might as well play it out. We could do the plus 3 and get it. Actually, no, it only costs 3 anyway, so we'll get it next time, guaranteed.
Let's go.
Satisfaction guaranteed. Oh, it's like you went to catch yourself and it just fell off. Like just the force of gravity. Or not the force of gravity, the force of like your body weight trying to catch yourself. Just popped right off. Well, you gotta hand it to him. You gotta hand it to him. Hot values. Very good. Good. These base value increases, we'll take it. Round left. No pressure. We'll decide on what you'll get. Alright, so... yeah, the question is, do I want to kind of put my eggs in multiple baskets? I think I'm kind of going in on bells. And ultimately, we could get both. Obviously not right now, but we could aim towards getting both of these. Because they would proc off each other, potentially at least. Because I don't have the space is the thing. I'd have to trash something. Yeah. Benefit is going up. And it doesn't seem to reset, as long as we keep that on our person. That one, of course, is only on a per round basis, right? The round, right. The stained one is good. So you need a really good hand, like a really good pull for that one to like be worth a darn. So I'd be tempted to maybe get rid of that one, but I don't know. I think it's all been working decently well for us. I think I'll go ahead and grab that one, with the hope that we'll get more opportunities for the fella there. And yeah, we might as well just do another one. I think I'm pretty okay with the stuff we have right now. More money would be nice. I mean, the tickets would be good too, but we're kind of at that point too where we have a vested interest in definitely increasing the multiplier, increasing the base value of the bell. Well, never mind. The base value of the bell, that's a temporary thing, but definitely the more multipliers. That's something we want to encourage.
Let's go again.
And the risk of 666 is a worthwhile, a risk I'm willing to entertain. And I'm willing to deal with. Got the battery charge, by the way. So that means next round I think we'll be guaranteed to be all set. That was a good pull just now, by the way. Yeah, I don't think I'd be heartbroken to take a 666 right now. I mean, I don't want it to happen, but it wouldn't be crushing. A lot of good things. Big pull on that one. There's the battery charts, so we're definitely good for the next round. Like, we could use it again. We could hit it again. We could hit it a second time now. I don't think it's worth it. But that's the thing, too. If you do it well enough, you could get, yeah, multiple battery hits in a single round, even. single series of deadline, or single deadline is maybe the term I should use. There we go. So 12,000 is what we're going for now. We can snap that one instantly if we wanted to. Alright, so that's the... Yeah, they have the golden ones. One pattern with either diamonds or treasures. It's kind of cool. Pretty impressive, honestly. We don't really have a build that makes sense for it. So the corpse thing isn't even on the table right now, so that wouldn't really help necessarily. The corpse piece equipped, right, yeah. So the only one I would maybe consider will be the golden clover. So right now, the chances are now back to normal. Oh wait, no, hold on. Is this still active? I'm a little bit surprised the base value has stuck around. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, so that's tied to the golden bell, and those changes are permanent. Right. So that's why the modifier for that is unchanged. That's the thing, I feel like I'm kind of building towards being able to use this more often. I'm kind of not super feeling that one anyway. You have patterns with 4+ symbols. Okay. Speculative trait to a random lucky charm. Speculative. Present your interest, or just some green boys. So better interest or the value of patterns with 4+. Should be horizontal and down. And I'm guessing it just increases the multiplier by like just multiplier by 1. So it would be a well, not by 1 for all of them, but the like a 2 becomes a 3, 3 becomes a 4, or maybe it doubles. I don't know. Does it say? Increase the value. Oh, by their base value. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think it's a better choice. I think that's a better choice. Feeling confident about it. Feeling confident. I'll deposit up to the magic amount. And then... Yeah, I think that's worth it. I think that's worth it, and I'm gonna go and hit the bell now. Yeah, we might as well just do the full round at this point. I think our build is strong enough to keep this momentum going for a while at least. I presume after a certain point, depending on what kinds of things appear in the story, we might need to start tossing some to make room and kind of evolve our build. In games like this, you usually don't want to just sit on the same build over and over and over again. Eventually, things have to evolve. But I think for now, I'm feeling good. Like, look here, yes, that sticks around. But that will make these more likely. If I do my job right, we can maybe even recharge and I can hit it again and increase the likelihood even better for more bellsies. More ballsy bell situations. Bellsy situations. Kind of what I'm hoping for. First 6. The battery benefit right there. Nice. So that means, yeah, we have 1 out of 4. And I think you get a battery recharge at the end of every pull, I think. Or not every pull, of every round. Again, a 666 would not be heartbreaking. I don't want it to happen, but it wouldn't kill my ass. First round. Yeah, might as well do another one. Another one. Sure enough, we got the 1 charge earlier in game, like during the round, and then the second one from the round ending. Pretty good one. Very good. A lot of good things. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. Good starting run, or good second pull. Battery pulls on that one. Good. Really good. So now it's ready. Now it's ready. I can go and hit it now. 3 spins left. 1 round after this. Let's do it. We got 2 punches of this, so now these things are really likely. That's what we like to see. And it snowballs upon itself, which means more battery charges. So then, this is what I was hoping to see. Where it kind of feeds itself. More batteries to recharge it quicker, because more bells are appearing. That's what I'm hoping for. Wow, really good. Really good. Very good round. Very good round. That's what we like to see. This build has some staying power for a bit, at least. I want to do differently. We're jumping on in, baby. Keep it going. Keep the party rolling.
Let's go.
I'm gonna get a little bit more progress on the recharge. I don't actually think we got any batteries that time. Yeah, just more bells appearing generally is just helpful for us. There we go. There's one. The batteries, especially. Because ideally, I'd like to build it back up enough so I can basically have a guaranteed bell, the button press at least, at the start of the next round. There we go. Perfect. I could fly close to the sun and hit it now a third time. The thing is, they'll all expire at the end of this round, I think. Yeah, for the rest of the current deadline, which is nearly done. Yeah. So it's like tempting, but I don't know. I think 3 spins left. I think I'll just save it for the next one. Cool new items added to our arsenal. I love when things get added to my arse. I know. Good round. Good round. Very good. More spin, make it count. Now, if I would have hit that button an extra time, it actually might have been worth it. But I feel okay about it. I feel okay with what we got. Boink. Bam, bam. Once again, we can go ahead and clutch it down. Now, the downside is we are... Oh. Very much a reach for your final reward, they say. So, a couple things. You'll note that, like, earlier we were, like, we had so much money, we were just suplexing the shit out of the goal amount. But now the goal amount is, like, it doesn't increase in a linear rate, it increases at an exponential rate. So we're getting to that point now where, like, we're still okay, but, like, the next round, it'll probably go up to, like, 100,000 plus. And we'll probably make that and then some, but, like, can't just assume that scale will always be in your favor. So, like, you can't get comfortable for too long. The good news is I'm feeling pretty good about what we've got going on right now. We just need to kind of find ways to lean more into that if possible. So, yeah, deposit 33,000. I mean, we can deposit, you know, nearly to that amount right here. So do I go ahead and take it now is the thing. I don't know. I don't know, man. And we got Aneurysm. What's up, bud? Aneurysm Rest. Good to see you, bud. We did, you're right, we did some Tory Bash earlier. We got to do some Tory Bash with our friends Alias and Kraft and Shake. All of us had played the game a little bit in previous lives, but it had been a long time since any of us had played it at all, and we were kind of relearning it. And then a bunch of really nice folks from the Tory Bash community popped in, and they were all very, very good, and they all schooled us, but they also legitimately taught us quite a lot. And they were super nice and super encouraging and welcoming. It was really nice. Ooh, more bells permanently. That's exactly what I want to see. Or increase the value of patterns. 3 or less. 3 or less by their base value, which is nice. I like these two, but I think I'll take the more bells. We're really going into the bells one. I'm going bells deep on this one, man. Going bells deep, man. Yeah, it's a good game. I mean, of course, it's a fascinating and very sophisticated game. I remember playing it when it first came out. I was, well, I guess it first came out in 06, but I remember playing it when I was in college back in like 2000. Well, I graduated in 2011, so you can do the math. Like, I remember being there in the early days and being like, this game is great, but like, my God, it's fucking sophisticated as hell and so much depth and so much complexity. I never really stuck with it. But I was very impressed by it. I still am. It still holds up. It's still incredible, and it's still fucking impossible to master, obviously, but that's part of the fun. Patterns with fruits trigger an additional time, which is nice. For every ticket you own. Oh, wait, hold on. 1 for every... Oh, I see. Okay. Based on the current deadline. Options at the telephone. Ooh, ticket modifier. It means bonus ticket fellers. Which is nice. It's a nice to have. But is it worth trashing something to make room for it? Right now, my gut says no. The battery one, like these three are a very good Holy Trinity, for sure. This one's been good to us. This one has been a lot better. I would say like these two, I was kind of so-so on them. But now that we have things that are more likely to get like bigger, juicier pulls with better combos, it's more worth it. I'm actually tempted to get rid of the toy train. Because I think, I mean, I know it's perhaps what's the term? Hubris. Maybe it's hubris, but it's like I feel like we're getting some kind of reward pretty often here. Pattern triggered after the second one. Yeah, I think that's worth it. The mushrooms. If not just because by their base value, and I think that includes the current base value, so I think that explodes pretty quickly. So, yeah, you know what? If I'm to make room for anything, the thing about getting more tickets is like, to what end? Like, what's the benefit of getting more tickets overall? We don't really have anything that says every X number of tickets you get, something cool happens. I mean, more options at the telephone wouldn't be bad. We could re-roll, of course. We got plenty of money. I think what I might go ahead and do is I'll get this now. Ooh, I wonder though. If we take this one, it says, yes, they'll have the ticket modifier. Does that mean it's less likely to have the battery modifier? Now, it's only a 6% chance for this one. But yeah, I wonder, maybe that's a question. Can a single symbol have more than one modifier? And I don't know. I would hope the answer is yes. I'm hoping they can have multiple. But I don't know for sure. Because I don't want this to step on the batteries getting generated. There's a lot riding on those batteries happening fairly often. That kind of needs to happen for this to all work. So I might roll the dice on it. I guess that's the thing too. I could go ahead and roll the dice, get it now, and if I'm not seeing any instances of two happening on a single symbol, two modifiers, then we either store it or trash it and get something else cool. So yeah, I realize this might be hubris, but I'm gonna fucking do it. I could put it in the drawer. Yeah, I might as well commit. I'm gonna commit. Serve its purpose well. I'll go and do it. And we roll the dice. Roll the dice, yeah. I mean, we could go and end this one now, but I think I might as well see what kind of momentum we can build up, especially with trying to get the batteries and the picture of the bell to proc together. So let's make it all happen, baby. Spins.
Let's go.
Hit the button. Right, get some batteries going. And we're gonna watch. So there's the little token fella. So if I can see token and something else to happen, I'll feel good about it. The triple tokens, that's great. Right there, we already got a whole bunch out of that one. Yeah, we haven't seen any instances of multiple fellas on a single instance. Good pull, by the way. Good pull. So many tokens. My god, our token number is flying out of control. That's a problem. We didn't get a single battery charge to happen there, so I'm a little bit dubious. Like, that's great. Like, that's cool. We got so many tokens. Tickets, rather. But I'm over here like, but what's the benefit of getting those tickets? And right now, there really isn't one. I think I might just go ahead and trash this now, actually. Might just go ahead and trash the new one. If I trash it, though, what would I replace it with? Telephone wouldn't be a horrible idea. Oh. Just give me, yeah. I spend 2, I get 4 more. Fuck it, why not? Why not? Got the money, let's go and reroll. There's Toy Train again. Shiny Rock. Rinse luck for the next spin. Now, the downside of more of the rechargeable fellers is that would step on the likelihood of getting this charge back up again. If each deadline, alternate between 1 and 2, but the 2 multipliers, right? But yeah, again, lowers the charm space down, which is a bummer. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think if I could guarantee more batteries, yes. But I can't, so I'm not gonna take that one. Trigger transference and normal symbols. Pretty useful. Ooh. Oh, wow. Well, now symbols multiplies. That'd be, yeah, this guy. Sure. Doesn't take space. Will not show up again after usage. Dang. Well, now this muddies the waters. Does muddy the water. I'll go and grab it. And more modifier. I mean, more multipliers. I was actually thinking when it comes to more tickets, that one's really nifty. Damn, man. You drive a hard bargain. Alright, well, I'm glad I didn't, like, immediately delete this one. Now I have a vested interest in hanging on to this. Well, let's roll it. Let's roll it and see what we can do with it. We'll see, we'll see. We're gonna get a lot more tickets, though, most likely. And eventually, of course, it only goes up by, what was it? It goes up by 1 every 5 you own, right? The 3 more will get a nice little benefit there. Nice double battery proc. Oh, it's actually fully charged. Do I go and hit it now? Do I roll the dice? I'm gonna say yes. It's early enough. Let's fucking do it. And again, it does kind of feed itself, because it means batteries or bells are more likely to happen. And generally, more bells means more batteries getting hit. Also means more tickets getting hit. A little scary. Ooh, very lucky. Still only counted. I was hoping it would count as 2, because it's to the point where I'm starting to, like, lose track of all the benefits we have, all of the bonuses that are happening. There we go. That's reassuring. Very nice. One more round after this. Shing. That was that completely rewrote my strategy, or redirected my strategy here. We're going, baby.
Let's go.
One more ticket and we'll get an additional multiplier benefit. There it is. Up to 17. I saw it happen before my very eyes. By my very ass. Another that's actually a double battery pull, so we could fly close to the sun again. I've kind of turned up my nose at the idea of doing it last time. And we could have very much capitalized on it had it worked for us, but I think I'd rather just play it safe and wait for this to proc next time. At the beginning of the next round, that is. The next deadline. A little bit scary, but honestly, we wouldn't lose too much. Especially because we're well into the triple digits by this point. Would like to see. Wow. Very lucky. Big money. A lot of things are working out for us right now. More tickets than I know what to do with. Goddamn. Glad I didn't go for the battery. Or the battery use. Would have been a little bit too risky. Would have risked it for the biscuit. Yep. So that means this is open. The question is, do you use the key to open the door, or do you use it to open another drawer? To be honest, I actually don't know. I haven't tried using the key on the door before. Yeah, so you can't... Yeah, not the right key. Okay. Because when I remember when I first got the key, I was like, oh yeah, do I exit or do I keep the run going? And I think the idea is that you want to use it on these things. Yes. An achievement for getting the second drawer. That's, of course, a place to deposit things. Like this is a random syringe. A place to store things temporarily. Yep. More of those. Sure. Why the hell not? Triggers randomly. Do I have any of those? I think the answer is no. I have no triggers randomly ones. Lost wallet. For every 15 you own, yep. Yep. Jackpot value goes up. Value of 7s. Increase the value of 4+. I think we already took that one, and I think I'll take it again. Take it again. We actually haven't gotten any jackpots this round, I don't think, because we haven't had any luck modifiers beyond, I think, like the first 1 or 2 runs, or 1 or 2 deadlines. Once again, pause it up, like right up to the final amount. Free real estate, we might as well. They just gotta be right to the very, very end, to the tip. We could re-roll. I don't know if there's really much benefit. Does that say +2? Oh, right. Never mind. Right. I knew that. I was more thinking about like 2 charges, but that's not what that means. All right. 141 is been being very good to us. Being very, very good to us.
Let's go gambling.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay, never mind. That's I think meant to happen. It'd be really cool if I can pull another spin of that before the next deadline craps out on us. A lot of tickets happening. Blind fight? Ooh, that's cool. That's awesome. That's awesome, Alias. That does sound fun, especially if you, like, you kind of have some of the basics. You kind of get some of the basics so you know enough to be dangerous towards yourself and or others. So you're absolutely right, Alias. I could see it being really funny and really silly. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. Yeah. I'm glad you're getting into it. I'm glad it's got its hooks in you, because that's a very Alias coded game. And it means that if we're able to play some next weekend, then it will most likely introduce some wild shit. So I'm looking forward to the wild shit. It's getting late. Yeah, it is getting late. Oh my god, it's almost 3 a.m. and I'm in the middle of a run. I mean, I don't mean to stay up until 3 a.m. playing this game, but I mean, CloverPit do be that way, man. It is a pit. It is a pit of luck and clovers and money and numbers and serotonin. Too fucking real, man. Wait, serotonin? Yeah, I think it's a word. Anyway, thanks for hanging out there, guys. Have a great night, both of you. Now it's getting up there. Yeah, it was a clean rip. A clean rip. Made him RIP. Well, and or yourself, because I said you ripped your own leg off, too. A lot of people were RIPing there. That's awesome. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you again to Alias, and to Krath, and to Shake for the raid. That was the triple. Oh, baby, a triple! Very, very cool. It's been a fun night. It was a bit of a truncated stream. For me, at least. For me, it was truncated, but still a good one. A shorty, but a goodie. And I'm all about being a good shorty. I'm not doing my job right if I'm not being a good shorty. Where are we at right now? On the multiplier bamboozler. 26. 26 on the multiplier. It's going very well for us for now. So it is fully charged now. We have 3 spins left on this round, and then a full bonus round or extra round left. I'm doing it. Full confidence. Good. More like that. This. I like when it heats up. I like when it heats up. That's really cool. Yeah, this multiplier is going up just about every spin by this point. Oh, we lost the 100,000, which is a bummer. But again, them's the breaks, man. Them's the breaks. And we're gonna make a bunch of that back because our multipliers are so nuts right now. So as much as that sucks, it hurts so much worse later on. So like, you know, you see that number, you see how much you lose, you go, oh, it hurts, man. But then it's like, you remember, right, you gain and lose hundreds of thousands, millions in just a few rounds from now. So a few deadlines from now, that is. So as much as it hurts, it's like, I'd rather get that now than later. We could have taken the Holy Bible earlier. Granted, I would have had to have made room for it. That of course, does absorb some of the pain. Some of the pain, brother. But sticking to my guns, sticking to it. And again, we're still well within the acceptability threshold of what we need to win. A lot of strangely high number of treasure chests there. Unexpected. Also, I was full of shit when I said we were getting so many tickets. It was like multiple per pull. That was full of bullshit, obviously. We have 2 pulls of this, and yet, like, so yeah, 53% of our thingy is gonna be bells, and yet we're getting a lot of, like, cherries and treasure chests. So, interesting RNG happening right now. A battery. Very good. If I can get 1 more battery. Oh, another 666. That 1.5% chance. Looking like a very high 1.5% chance. For higher values of 1.5. I get just 1 more battery, man. 1 more battery, bro. Come on. Not quite. Not quite. Gained very little money that round, but it was enough. Was enough. Ooh, 2 666s that early on, too. 2 666s that early on is a little brutal. 200,000 is the goal, which, once again, it's a lofty goal, and we can make it, but not, like, by that much. We're not, like, crazy comfortable with it. Or vouchers, sure. Spins per round. Now, again, we just had a bunch of 666s. That means more chances of 666s happening, obviously. Before I get too out of hand here, let's take a look. Set of coins, sets tickets to 0. I don't want that. Doubles your tickets, set your money to 0. That's almost tempting. I think I would lose too much to make it worth my while. Gonna re-roll this, I think. I love these 2 options together. That's a very funny series of options. Lowering lemons and cherries permanently would legit be helpful, but they've already been lowered, I think. Yeah, we've already been lowered. Or they've already been lowered. So, I think that's diminishing returns. And the devious trait is just, it could be very, very bad for us, given how many 6s we've already seen. This one is, yeah, this one is tempting. That's legitimately tempting, but I'm not gonna do it. That's nice. Definitely don't want that. You know, I might take that one. I wish there was a one that says lowers clovers in particular, because they're my worst adversary in that sense right now. I think I'm gonna do it. I mean, I'm gonna be sad about losing the 7s, the treasures and diamonds, but we're really going all in on this one. So let's do it. Let's fucking do it, baby. Yeah, I'm tempted by the cat food. I really am. Yeah, I can't get rid of those 2. The battery is still worth it. I'm a little bit sad that, I mean, I don't regret it. It's been working out well for us so far, but I'm a little bit sad that I'm like, kind of half in, half out with these 2. 35% chance right now is pretty good. I'm almost wondering if it's time to go all in on the clover thing and just say not even bother with this one. Because it increases the likelihood. Yeah, more often do the bells happen. Maybe I should just lean on that. I don't know. Or the other ones. Yeah, this one, of course, has been great. That one is always good for us. As we're going along here. That's the symbols multiplier. You know what? I might get rid of this one. Because we already have things that are multiplying the symbols a bunch. Yeah. I think I might trash this one. And around, yeah. I think that one's still worth it. I could put it in the drawer. I think I'm just gonna trash it. I'm just gonna commit. Commit to the bit. And then from that point, then we say more spins. I think that's worthwhile. That is worth our while. So let's do another pull. Oh, I did deposit, right? Up to the... Oh, I did not. We want to increase the the payout of the interest. It is in my interest to get us more interest. 7 plus 2, that's a 9 spinner. Again, more likelihood of 9, or of 6s, that is. Evil 6s. Very good. as exciting this round, and the battery's still not ready just yet. Can't do it. Why I like to start each round. There's the battery. Nice, nice. And let's make it happen. Now we're gonna pop off a little bit better. And it went from, I think, 30%. Ooh, that was lucky. To 50%. So half of our fellows are gonna be those guys. Ooh, some golden boys. Beautiful. 2 golden fellers procking in a single pull like that is very nice. Another golden boy. Good. Big payout. Big payout. Good. 2 rounds to that left. 25 right now. It actually went down for a little bit, but it came back up. So if I wanted to, we could re-roll, but I think I'm just fine to keep the ball rolling. We could potentially get another full charge.
Let's go again.
We're really lucky. Now, the other downside, too, is that increases the likelihood. So, I mean, it lowers everything else, obviously. Which is still a good idea. It's still worth it, but it's not like hitting it, like, 10 times is amazing. Hitting it 2 to 3 times is definitely worth it, but I don't know if we would want to, like, double up on more batteries, necessarily. One more of those, and I think it'd be worth it. We got, yeah, 1 round after this. It's a bit risky. Risk it for the biscuit sometimes. 69, nice. Huge. Bars times 29 right now. I'm not sure if that... Oh, maybe it maxes out. I hadn't even thought about that, having a cap. Interesting. Did not think about that, but I guess it kind of makes sense that it would. I mean, games like this usually kind of live and die by number go up and like things exponentially blowing up. It's the idea of number caps. I mean, I guess it's probably from a balancing thing. So I'm sure the developers did so very well, did so knowingly. I haven't got another battery since then. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it's because you know 255 is 1 away from a power of 2. 256 is a power of 2. So I was thinking maybe that's why it had like turned orange, like it was saying that's the size we go. Because oftentimes behind the scenes in video games, the maximum numbers for certain values is a power of 2. So if like you have a maximum number of lives and like say Mario 64 as being 99, well behind the scenes it can probably handle more than that. But because again, powers of 2 is generally how things are well, not generally, always just how things are stored. But anyway, so no, it's never mind, we're okay. Because in my mind I was like, man, it's kind of a bummer. It's like artificially limited. Did get the recharge, by the way. Again, it's kind of risky. We have a lot of money though, so I don't even think the risk is necessarily an issue. We got more pulls as well, which is not a bad thing. I mean, let's use this as an experiment. How's that sound? I'm gonna say, let's roll the dice.
Let's go again.
Right now we're at 50.4. If I hit it again, 59.9, which is good. It's very good. But that's the thing. Like everything else is already kind of low. So it's not like a guaranteed slam dunk necessarily. Very good. Now I should note, I think you're allowed in this game to stop, like pause a run and pick it up next time. I don't have to keep playing this. I could pause and go to bed and pick it up next time and, you know, keep the ball rolling. But you see what's happening. You see all the numbers. You see all the serotonin. You see all the flashy, jumpy lights and make brain happy because of fun numbers. So this is how CloverPit gets you, man. Oh, didn't I say earlier I was gonna do one more at like 2 a.m. and here we are an hour later. It's 3 a.m. We're still flying, man. Still flying high. This is why I tactically chose when I was gonna stream CloverPit. I was gonna wait until a like an evening where we had like an extra hour or two. That way I wouldn't just play the game for like 5 hours in one sitting and just become a goblin. And yet, look at what's happening. 100 Clover tickets or more gained, by the way. Got an achievement for everything. Battery is available, by the way. There it is. We only have 2 spins left, and it is the last round. I'm not going to hit it a third time. And again, you get diminishing returns. I think I'd rather save it for the next one. I'm glad I did. I mean, still got a lot, though. And again, that's with 0 luck benefits. But yeah, luck is not something we're having to really abide by here, which is nice. Good round. Good series of rounds there. A little bonus ticket, just for fun. As just a little treat, a little extra snack. A little ticket snack. So 1 mil is what we're going for next. Going pretty good right now. What do we have here? Book of Shadows. Ends in 2 then 1. Not really worth it. Number 2. Oh, good. Yeah. All patterns with non-yellow symbols. I mean, that's cute. But I think... Now, hold on. Do I have the jar of piss? Because I want the yellow ones. Take a leak. I was trying to piss really strong there. I'm gonna guess we probably have that one as well. So, as always, we could re-roll. I feel pretty okay about the build we have right now. We have lemons and cherries. And again, once again, we still have a very comfortable number of feathers for re-rolls. So, might as well. Speculative trait, which means more interest, which is good. Store all charges on all charms triggered by the red button. I think that's just like a one-time use, basically. Diamonds and treasures. Interest rate right now. I mean, the interest thing is nice. I haven't really been building into it at all. Let's say either that or re-roll, but re-rolling does kind of cut into our profit margin, so to speak. I'll take the speculative one. More interest is not bad. I mean, even though we haven't really been speccing into it, I'm still happy to see it. I think that is worth it. Go right up to the max. There we go. That means we're getting like a pretty good interest payout each time. We already have more than enough to make the next round anyway. Again. Button right at the start. And roll it. That is the best time to have that happen. When you've got nothing to lose anyway. That's okay. That is very okay with me. I had already gained nothing. It was just a wasted spin. The spin basically had nothing happen. So, I know the RNG behind the scenes. Well, I guess I don't know about the behind the scenes, but the RNG in a general sense is unchanged. It's not like getting the 666 means you're truly less likely to have it happen. But generally speaking, when it comes to probability, pure statistics, we should be safe for what we should be safe. And yet, it's still happening. It's still crapping. Ooh, huge. Real huge. Okay, that only still counted as 1 battery, but still. I'm down for a double punch on it. Double press, rather. Very good. Alright. Swing. Good payout. Rounds left. Let's keep the party going. Another one. 7, please. 7 plus 2. There we go. Another one of those. I'll press the button again. Oh, it's already ready. Alright, not gonna complain. I must have miscounted. Oh, because we got a freebie earlier. That's why. When the round ends, you get a freebie. Now we're at... What do we say? 60% basically? Yeah, 59.9. Yeah, so we're at 60%. I would guess you would probably get up to 65 if I were to press a third button. Or 64.3 or something like that. Just because, like, all these numbers can only shrink that much more. Really, Clover's our main competitor right now. So if I could shrink Clover, I would if I could. Very good. So yeah, things to, like, find opportunities for ways to shrink Clovers. And of course, we've been doing great with these multipliers and these values and these likelihoods. We haven't really done shit with these multipliers. These benefits are only temporary. Oh, well, I think they're only temporary. But if I could find opportunities to increase these multipliers, though, that could potentially be very useful. not enough for another battery press. I'm thinking about it. Considering it. Very good. I think by this point we're gonna play it safe. I mean, we did just get the recharge now. Should I go and do it? I guess we might as well. I've never tried it before. First time for everything. Yeah, let's do it. 7, last round. Make it count. And out of curiosity, was I right? Was it like 64? 66. It was almost 66.6 actually, which is not bad. Got an achievement called Manifesting. The chance of 60% or higher. There we go, there's one of them. Actually, I guess 1, 2, 3. I mean, if I understand that correctly. Okay, yeah, so it does count each individual proc of that icon. Damn. Well, in that case, do I fly even closer to the sun? Yes. That means we're at 71.0. Ooh, baby. Oh, baby. You whisper sweet nothings to me in a game. Whisper sweet nothings and sweet numbers to me. Beautiful. Big numbers, too. Big payouts. Big numbers. Big payout. Big prizes. I love it. 1. Actually, it's 2. That. Something else added to our arsenal. Good. I just get one more battery pull. This will all have been worth it. 1, 2. I mean, it's doing great numbers for us. It's doing good. Wow. Multi-million from that one pull. That was a lucky pull. Well, I mean lucky, but also, you know, we've been gearing for this to happen. The luck, but also the build has afforded this. I was hoping for just one more battery. That's okay. That's okay. I really can't complain. With a round like that, I got nothing to complain about, man. Bonus ticket for funsies. Little pity ticket. Yep. 6 million is the next one. Once again, we're doing all right. We're hanging on. We're hanging on with that scaling pretty well, I think. I keep seeing this one, and I keep just not even considering it. We've got here. Gonna buy 2. Man, we get this one a lot. Doubles the value of clovers and bells. Well, I mean, I definitely want more bells. Oh yeah, more bells for sure. Doubles the value. I'm kind of curious. So the value right now is 441. If I'm understanding that correctly. That's very good. And it's only a flat number, obviously. But still, that makes me very happy. That's like, that's insurance for the not-so-distant future. Once again, we'll get up right to the edge. You always want to edge properly. One more. Yep. And let's do some rounds.
Let's go gambling.
15 a.m. Good lord. Late night hours, man. Burning the midnight oil as it is. Burning the 3 a.m. oil. What's up, Whale? Dude, we're doing the stonks, man. That is how this game is. You can probably hear in my voice we're getting tired, but we've got I think well, it's not my best run yet necessarily, but it is a very good run. I've actually never I've never paused a run to like close the game and come back later. We obviously could, obviously. We're also to that point in the game where our build is kind of solidified quite a bit. So it's kind of coalesced in a nice way. So I don't necessarily need to like spend 5, 10, 15 minutes in the shop scrutinizing every decision. We're kind of flying in a pretty streamlined fashion. So whether it ends in success or failure, whoa, out of nowhere. If it ends in success or failure, it won't be too much longer. Yeah, that's actually not that big of a payout because, well, for one thing, I mean, the chances of the 7s happening are very low. And their value is also very low. So it's like, sure, it's a weird thing to say, but we'll take it. Gonna complain. Spin it, baby. It's super late. That's right. It's super late. Yeah, super late / very early. Yeah, it's just a little bit past 3 in my time. Oh, it's a late one. That's what this game does to you, man. It gets its hooks in you. Hard to pull away. That be enough for a full charge? Not quite. Very good. And I've never beaten this game. So I guess in all fairness, I really don't know truly what this one's gonna what this entails, what it looks like to clutch out a full run. Good now. Brings it to what we say 60? Yeah, about 60%. Shame we only had the one that we needed, and yet it procced like 4 times that time. Double. A triple. That's almost enough for another punch of it. After that. Bump bump. So many tickets, man. So many goddamn tickets. Very good. Is ready now. I might as well use it. Might as well use it. Use it or lose it. Last one. Blink. Can we get it back, or at least get 3 charges of it before the end of this round? There's... Okay, never mind. That is not one. 1, guaranteed. Just that. A little scary. It wouldn't have been a deal breaker, but I'd rather not have that happen, if I can help it. Ooh, wow, a jackpot. We haven't had that happen, I think, at all until this round. It's our first jackpot this round. A lot of shinies. A lot of big, shiny golden thingies. I'll put those flipping us off for a second. Bell. Oh, big, dude. Big and large and huge. Big, big, big. It's a shame we got that this late into the round, but still. A triple six would be dick crushing. It would be a real testicle smasher. After a pull that much, I've been kind of like brushing off the triple sixes when they've happened, but a triple six happening now would be I would be like, oh, that would hurt. It would sting for sure. I'm just not going to talk about it. I'm not even going to entertain the notion. There's finally a battery pull. It's just a +1, unfortunately. We'll get 1 freebie at the end of the round. Didn't quite get it. That's okay. That's okay. Huge fucking round. Good lord. 42 mil. Go and deposit it. There we go. 144 mil. So legit, let's look at that. This is the point now where we need to make some miracles happen. Because that is a sharp scale increase. That's a sharp scale increase. So... every time you did not pick an ability during a red call. Oh, interesting. That's patterns multiplier. I could just pick nothing. Oh, we'd have to make room for it, though. It's not worth it. That's not worth it. I'd rather take something. Diamonds are more often. We don't love any of these. Yeah, just reroll. I think I'll take this one. The value of patterns with 3 or less. I mean, sure, it's fine. It's not as flashy, but I'll take it. I think I'd rather that than burn through my tickets, just because that's kind of been a very good lifeline. But will it be enough? I mean, a lot of things are going great for us, but this round is kind of the deal maker or breaker. This I don't know. I'm not feeling great about it. Pause it. Let's see. I want to make sure I have enough to play. 420. Yeah, good. I was gonna say, as long as I have enough for a full round, that's all I care about. Of course, the interest is big too. That'll be a 4 million interest. We need about 100 million. Casually 100 million gold. I don't know. We'll see. We're starting off kind of behind the 8 ball because we don't have a full battery for this one. So the first couple spins will be not as impressive. The first couple spins, not as good. Not as good. So this first round is already kind of rough. I mean, these numbers are great, but not as great as they really need to be to make this all work. Close. The good news is even if we get nothing in this round, we're guaranteed to have the picture ready for the next round. There we go. Pretty good. Now Bell's gonna be more likely. That's kind of what a lot of this is hinging on. Ooh, we lost that 1 mil, which is a shame. Had a lot of triple sixes this round. That was my 4th or 5th, I think, this round. Lose 1 million to a 666. Yeah, we've had it happen. Actually, I guess it was my first time having that happen at all. But of course, we're getting all that back. Well, not all at once, but a good chunk of it. That's not enough, though, man. I mean, that was great. But it's not enough for us. We need more. We need more. So, anything I want to do differently? Not that there's much we could do. I mean, I guess... Actually, no, I can't afford a reroll. I cannot. Yeah, once again, that scale of things really did jump in hot. Like, jump and increase a whole bunch. So, once again, I'll just do the same thing I did. Assume that'll leave me with 420. Good. Good enough for a full round. Alright. Let's hope we can make some miracles happen, man. More batteries would be nice. There's one. Need some huge fucking pulls though, and I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced this is gonna go in our favor. We'll see. We'll see. Nice. It's nice to have. That should be enough for a full charge. I mean, by this point we're all committed, man. We're all in. We're all in. What's up, Ilu? How goes the Gamba? You know it's late. You know it's late when Ilu pops in. And I don't mean that dismissively, Ilu. I mean you're a fellow late night piss goblin such as myself. We're kindred spirits, you and I. It's good to see you, by the way. Been looking in your streams lately. Hope you're doing well. The game is fun. The game is fun. I think this is the second time I've had a run get to this point and drop off because the jump from what was the previous goal, like 10 million or like 30 million to what's the current goal? 144 million is this enormous ravine. It's an enormous gulf, and like, I know it's possible, but there's a pivot that I've never... Well, granted, this is my second time playing this game. I've played this game a total of 6 hours. 5.9 hours according to Steam. So I'm far from an expert, but there's things that I don't always do in games like this, where you kind of need to pivot beyond a certain point and start shedding stuff from your build and, like bring new stuff in. So, and we've like, rotated things out and brought new things in, but I still think I've hung on to some things longer than I should have. You've played this game before, like the Pentacle has been good to us. I think it's worth hanging on to, but the Stain I'm not so sure about, just because that does end when the rounds conclude. So like, maybe we could have found something better for that one. The battery thing was good, and I was gonna go all in on the battery stuff, but then but the problem though is because the tickets are the ticket modifier is happening more often. And we found the CloverPit, so now we're getting like crazy amounts of tickets. I feel like I should have picked one or the other. The battery and picture of a bell synergy, or the number of tickets and the CloverPit synergy. Like, versus trying to do both. I think trying to do both has hecked me because I wasn't sure if one symbol could have multiple modifiers. The answer is that it cannot. And I don't know which of these two holds precedence. Oh, this, not that one. This one. 20% chance of a bell to have the ticket modifier, or the 6% chance for bells and clovers to have the battery modifier. So, I mean, part of this was a learning process, but also we were kind of able to see what was happening fairly early on. So I kind of saw the writing on the wall, and I thought maybe it'd be cool to ride both, but I think I see now that that's one of those later game pivots I should have considered sooner. But it still made for a very cool run and a very exciting run, and it let me do things I've never done before. I've never had more than like 10 tickets before, so having 215 tickets is nutty. I've also never had... Let's see how that goes. It was a pretty alright one. I've also never had a... I've also never had this modifier for the symbols to go this high, or for a single symbol value to go that high. Of course, this number is really high in particular because of the picture getting multiple punches. This had 3 punches so far. But, so, like, that's all been great. So, it's in some ways my best run yet. We did, of course, get another key, which is nice. But yeah, I still have much to learn. And I think that's probably how it's supposed to go. I think you're not expected to be a master gamer only 6 hours into this game. So I need to double my reserves and then some to have a chance. Is it gonna happen? Listen, I'm not gonna hold my breath, but if there was ever a chance to make it happen...
Let's go.
I mean, again, we have right now a good chance of the bells to happen, and they're really juicy. So good, juicy chances. This multiplier, of course, did reset from the round ending. I think that's the thing, too. I think because we put so much emphasis on these multipliers, and maybe not enough emphasis on those multipliers over there. Maybe that's one way where we fell short. There's also just a bunch of charms we just haven't unlocked in this game yet. So, I'm sure there's stuff that would have helped us build a lot that I just don't have unlocked or I've never found yet. Maybe we've unlocked it, but we haven't just found them in the store yet. So I'm not beating myself up like, oh man, I suck at this game. It's like, yeah, it's how you fucking learn, man. It's how you fucking get good. And we do know that the battery thing does have diminishing returns, or not the battery, the picture of the bell gets diminishing returns. So right now we're at 66.3, and everything else is already pretty low. Like up the ante again, up to 4 punches, 71. So it's good, but you know it's not gonna like double each time. And also, more bells does not guarantee more gooder. Like it does, but also that benefit does start to drop off after a while. So I don't think this 3 spins are gonna make any crazy moves to happen. But that was all good. The charge is ready again. Why the hell not? We're at 71.0. Fuck it, make it 74.5. None of these are 0, obviously, but I mean, it's really good. Oh, the 666 on a round like this. 15 mil flushed down the drain. Let it be known, nothing is devious in my build. Just 1.5% chance. But we do have 2 extra pulls each round. So instead of 7, we have 9 pulls. And that means, that's great. That means 2 more pulls for good things to happen, but also 2 more pulls for bad things to happen. So that 1.5% chance becomes pretty unfortunate. So you know what? Them's the breaks. That being said, we made a lot at the end there. That was like, yeah, 17 mil. So we lost 15 mil, but then gained 17 mil. So at the same time, would it have made a difference? No, it wouldn't have. Unfortunate. How close did we get overall? Up. All right, well, let's take one last victory piss. Can I, like, piss outside? Cannot piss outside. That's disappointing. Well, at least I died with my penis in my hands. I died how I lived. Balls out, dick in hands, piss everywhere. But we unlocked a bunch of new stuff for the first time. Right, build strategies. And actually, we didn't do anything with luck that time. We had a completely luck-free build. But yeah, clearly there are like mid to late game pivots I need to learn better. And opportunities I need to see. However, challenge is increasing. We're, again, unlocking things. So, just go on. Whole bunch of new things. And of course, we got a new key unlocked. That's nice. I'm gonna guess that means music, is what that means. I don't know what any of this is. I just see shiny. Like, cool, you did more things. Nice. Now I might have a deal for you, he says. So new features are being unlocked. That's exciting. Do I dare ask what is the new deal? I can't jump up to ask. I think it will have to lower down to us during a run. Well, as you can guess, this game rocks. Continues to rock. This is my second time ever playing it. I played until 3:30 a.m. like a fucking goblin, like the little pee piss goblin that I am. I don't actually know if we got to see any of the actual DLC stuff in that game. Of course, we didn't get to see the fusion mechanic because I think you have to unlock it. I think that's what the that like grinder thing is. So we didn't get to see the fusion mechanic. I do know that the new DLC does add new charms and some some other new benefits, some new bonuses and features and such. So it's hard to say, but even still, I'm so early in on the game there's all, yeah, and it just confirmed it is the surgery thing that we saw. So I have to unlock it by virtue of unlocking all of the drawers. So that we got a ways to go before we get to that point. But let's be real, another 2 runs like that and we've unlocked it. So that might also open up some new possibilities. Game is still very good. Even if we didn't see anything from the DLC, and I think we did, but even if we didn't, there's still so much in the base game that is very fun and very exciting. And also, I'm very tired. Let's go and wrap it up. Let's go and wrap it up. Had a fun stream with Alias and Krath and Shake. Had a fun stream getting to play some Tory Bash with the homies. My first time playing Tory Bash in well over 10 years. Probably closer to 15 if we're being real. And I'm going to see if there's anybody streaming to this game's category. Any other late night weirdos playing this one? There's a couple late night weirdos. Except none of them are English speaking, so maybe I'll just play it safe then and check on my followers page. My viewers page, rather. No, follows page, that's what I meant. The people I follow. Not followers, but follows. My fellow follows. But anyway, yeah, this was good. This was fun. Tory Bash was great. CloverPit, still a fucking serotonin number go up. A big, shiny, pull the jackpot. You gamble. You hope for the best. The only kind of gambling I would ever do on stream, obviously, I know like that's a whole meta that some people get really into on other streaming platforms, is like doing the jackpot or like slot machines and like gambling and that kind of shit. The kind of thing I would never actually do for real, but in a game like this, I'll make an exception. It's really fun.